Everybody, welcome back to Beating the Odds. It is Friday, August 4th, 2023, and we are back with our MLB best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Beating the Odds. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, hit the notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post these MLB videos every single day, along with the NFL and college football, and that's back on. Went 2-0 in the NFL yesterday, had the Browns money line plus 115, had the over 33.5, big dubs there. We're going after our first 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, so I'm really excited to have you all here. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. So to recap yesterday's results in the MLB, went 2-0 in the NFL. Also, a lot of comments on my NFL video got deleted suddenly when the Browns came back, by the way, just so you know, I saw them. But to recap yesterday's result, we had a tough day. We went 1-2 yesterday. We had the Rangers minus 1.5. That was a winner. Then the Astros shit the bed, and the under didn't really have a shot. It was a tough day yesterday. We're still at 5.03 units overall for the year. We did go 2-0 yesterday though in the NFL, which is like my best sport. But we have 4 picks today in the MLB. Might be adding a little bit more here. We're going to go some unorthodox routes here, but I'm going to start with our first bet today. All these are going to be 1-unit plays. The first bet we're going to start off with today is the Reds team total over 5.5 versus the Nationals. You get this at minus 110. First off, the Nationals have Corbin on the mound today, and if there's 3 things that are certain in life, it's death, it's taxes, and Patrick Corbin getting lit the fuck up. That's usually how it works. Patrick Corbin, fantastic pitcher for us in 2019. We won the World Series. Fantastic. He's been horrible since. He's especially bad early in games, So I can see him getting rocked and knocked out of this game within the first 3 to 4 innings or so. And then when the Nationals bullpen comes in, it's not like they get much relief. They have the second worst bullpen in the league. They have a 5.28 ERA cumulatively as a staff. This pitching staff, cumulatively, is the worst pitching staff in the league, other than the Oakland A's. And the Reds' offense is top half in every single statistical category. They're at home. They're in a ballpark that is very conducive to scoring runs. And with saying that they're in the top half of everything, that also includes when they were awful earlier this year, where they couldn't hit. They couldn't hit anything. They couldn't hit for shit. And the fact is that they're mostly top 10 almost every single hitting stat, and that's with a really slow start to this year. That's without an Elly De La Cruz and these guys have been pulling up. So I really like the Reds here to go over 5.5 runs. It's a high number, but I mean, given how bad the Nationals pitching is, I think that'll definitely be a catalyst here. So I'm gonna take the Reds here. Team total over 5.5. Next, we have the Orioles minus 1.5. You get this a plus 122 versus the Mets. First off, the Mets have completely given up. They've said so publicly. They've just said, hey, next year, these winter meetings, we're not going to even try to get free agents, which, hey, I respect that. I mean, at the very least, I respect them actually saying it versus telling their fans we're just going to reload and, we're going to be great next year, but they're not. But first off, the Orioles are at home in Camden Yards. They're 32-21 at home. The Mets are atrocious on the road. They're 24-35. I'll take Kramer all day over Peterson. Peterson, if you watch Peterson in any of these games, I watched him a few times this year. He gets lit up. I mean, even against bad teams too, it just gets absolutely lit up. On top of that, the Orioles bullpen is 6th best in the league. So when they get a lead, they're going to hold it. And the Mets are in the bottom third, of the league when it comes to their bullpen. The Orioles bats are great in Camden Yards. The Mets bats have not been good this last month, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. I mean, basically this whole season, they just haven't been able to hit. So the fact is, I like the Orioles here to win by 2 here versus the Mets in Camden Yards. I mean, it just seems like a very obvious pick to me. Next, we have Atlanta's team total over 4.5 versus the Cubs. I think it's at minus 128 or minus 130. This lineup for the Braves is too stacked. They're third best or better in every single statistical offensive category. It's unbelievable how good they are. I mean, their number 9 hitter hits like 280. I mean, it's unbelievable how good they have this lineup set up. While that being said, the Cubs bullpen is in the middle of the pack. So they're fine, but they're not great. They're not going to be shutting this team down. Hendricks is a solid starter for the Cubs. He is solid, but I do see this line being a little bit too much for him. And plus, the Braves have 9 full half innings to score 5 runs. I really like those odds because if they're at home, there might be an opportunity where they're up 4-3 as an example, and then they don't get an opportunity in the 9th. They're going to get 9 full innings here. The Cubs have also shown they can score as well. So this could be an up and down, an over game here. But I really like the Atlanta to get here because I just don't trust. I mean, personally, I was going to bet Atlanta's run line, but I just don't trust their bullpen with all the injuries that they've been having. So I'm going to go with the over 4.5 team total here versus the Cubs. And then lastly, we have the Astros and the Yankees. First 5 innings, over 4.5. Gives a -140. It's kind of a weird number and really weird odds, but I really like it. First off, Brown and Severino are not good. Brown specifically on the Astros is very, very susceptible to the home run ball. Severino is not very good in general. That being said, both bullpens are really, really solid. Like, they're really good. And I just want to eliminate that factor completely. I just want to limit the bullpen factor. Just don't want it to be there. So I'm going to do the first 5. Also, the Astros offense in particular has been waking up throughout these last couple weeks since they've been getting healthy. But the Yankees, now that Judge is back, have a little bit of a pop to it. Now that Judge is back, and again, Brown on the Astros is completely susceptible. People hitting home runs off of him, and the Yankees are a home run lineup, and they're playing a little league ballpark. I mean, their freaking right field is 314 feet. Their left field is 318. I could hit a freaking 56-degree sand wedge farther than that in the air. So I really like the Astros, Yankees, first 5 over 4.5. Again, I want to eliminate the bullpens. I know the odds are a little weird on it, but I'm going to take it. Now, we might be adding some more picks throughout the day. Members, you'll have those texts to you. Everybody else should check my Twitter. My Twitter is linked in the description below. But a quick recap what we have. We have the Reds team total over 5.5 versus the Nationals. We have the Orioles, -1.5 at +122 versus the Mets. We have Atlanta's team total over 4.5, -130 versus the Cubs. And the Astros, Yankees, first 5 over 4.5 at -140. So let's go lock in those picks, y'all. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Make sure y'all check out those other videos.